Welcome back, YouTube. I know it's been a while, but we're back now, and I'm gonna continue this because it's the destiny that's been, here right in front of me, and I'm gonna do to serve you guys. So, in today's video, we'll be discussing, step five. So step five, which is my new friends and Nikolai'S quads. Yeah. If you don't know Nikolai'S Belensky, he is one of the characters in Zombies. But that's for you hardcore fans. But other than that, I just thought it'd be a cool thing to put in there. So, it's kind of like this video is kind of like the cheat codes for what you've been looking for. If you find value in the video, please, like the video, comment your hate comments or whatever you want to put down there. I don't really care anymore. And subscribe for more videos on how to dominate Warzone. So, jumping straight in, my new friends. So, what I wanted to say to this is, we all have new friends at the end of the day. We can't shit on them completely. But there's a massive lesson to be learnt with new friends. And what's that lesson? The lesson is, compared to obviously the pros, is their consistent habits. For example, with new friends is, sensitivity, on their options, the sensitivity is probably a bit low, or they move very square, they're not very smooth when they move their character around, or their loadouts are pretty janky, you know what I mean. It's just them consistent habits of a noob where you just want to get away from, because your KD is going to be under 1 and you don't want to be under 1, well, really 1.5, you don't want to be under that because then you're just shit. So but that's my opinion. So the new friends with the consistent habits. So why am I saying this? Well, reality is, if you want to get better at COD, you have to realize you have to be with better people, and a 100% way to to stay bad at COD is to hang around with new people, or people who think they're good at the game, but they're actually average or not. So another metric to quantify their performance is KD, which is also known as kill death ratio. So I would say anything which is below 1 is bad. Do not listen to these people. This is their average, not just their games, but their overall average. You can take banter, you can, shit talk to them. That's cool, but do not take anything they say to heart, because they cannot help you. Moving on, I would even argue anything below 1.5 I wouldn't even listen to, because for my opinion, 1 to 1.5 is average. I personally think 1 to 2 is average, but most people think 1.5 is like the cap between average. So if you're 1 to 1.5, then you're just average. I wouldn't really listen to them, but I'm on the cusp. I'm on the 1.5, so I can say this. But I'm just noticed that with a common pattern with all my new friends, under 1.5, is that they think they're the dog's bollocks, and they're really not. And they normally kind of get a bit emotional, when it gets to trying to, how do you say, lead the team, or just be the best of the best, But, it's like basically saying to a short person in a wheelchair, yeah, go dunk that. It's not going to happen, is it? There we go. So that's what I want to say with your new friends. We love them, but just keep your distance from them. Help them out when they can, but don't invest too much of their knowledge. Yeah, cool. So we're coming on to Nikolai Belensky's quotes. So again, we're not actually talking about the quotes. It's kind of like a metaphor. Again, I wanted to use him because he's quite catchy. Obviously everything's in the thumbnail, and the main takeaway for this is that compared to noobs and pro players, they always come out with quotes. The more new players, they're more emotionally reactive, and they just don't really like. How do we say? They're not invested into the game as much as pros. For example, you know, with pros, they're very disciplined in what they use. They use like certain keywords like meta and all that stuff, and you definitely see them online. What I'm trying to say is that the pros will have like similar quotes which they all talk about. Similar catchphrases like loadouts, metas, or example, yada yada yada. They all say the same stuff. Yeah, so meaning that if they're all saying the same stuff, that means that they all know something that you don't know, which is the reason why you're watching this, because you want to find out on how to do it. Yeah, so that's that really. Uh, that is it with Nikolai Belinsky's quotes. You kind of want to just listen to the good people and just stay with the good people. So you're probably thinking, all right, Connor, how is this gonna be applied to my gameplay? Well, I'll let you know how it applies to your gameplay. When you go into lobbies and you get people who are noobs, you've got to listen to how they speak. Yeah, are they very reactive? If their KD is it positive? Are they doing well? Do they seem to be, uh, all talk but no walk, or are they all walk but no talk? Because you do get those quiet ones out there. What I want you to do is I want you to watch the best players in the world. I think you've got people like Nick. You can look at all FaZe, Optic, all the pro esports game players. Watch all them, and you'll start to realize the patterns that they all speak and act. Yeah. For example, here's another one. Pro players sometimes play claw. Yeah, compared to new players which just do the stand holding. So, in summary, guys, be careful on who you listen to, because at the end of the day, if you listen to your noob friends, you will stay as a noob. But if you listen to your pro friends, or i.e., you don't have to have any friends, if you look at the pro videos and you start to, emulating what they do, or then step by step, and then next thing you know, you start to get better, and then maybe, just maybe, you may come across a pro in a random lobby, and they will like you, and they will invite you, and that's how you ascend. It's all through, networking. So thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Subscribe if you want to find some more Warzone, how to win Warzones, I guess. And yeah, let's carry on to, I guess the next step is yeah, step 5. No, step 6. My bad. Step 6. Peace.
Can you get him? Can you get him?
Go.
Yeah, fuck him.
No problem, my guy. Oh, I just picked up. Did you pick up my SMG there? Oh, nice. Yo, come get us out from right while shops.
It's run out, man. People over there.
Someone in here?
No way. Fucking push us with a shot.
Yeah.
That's mad. I'm gonna meet up with you guys. Get another UAV.
There's a guy in clock tower somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, you shoot it.
Knocked one.
I'm gonna get
What, this dude?
Yeah, below you, mate, below you.
Go,
I'll
go,
push
go.
with you, I'm coming with you.
Another one in there, someone?
Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Go on, boys.
Is that a team wipe? Last team is below us, mate. You come with me.
We're at Nova, by the way. Just so you know.
This team is fucking. Oh, he's on the roof. I think he's on the roof, mate.
No, I don't see him. Watching.
He's coming up.
Yeah, he's on the roof.
I'm going up ladder. Oh shit, man. Damn it, man. Yeah, he's on the roof.
He's on the roof, yeah.
Cracked. Yeah, you can just come Nova. You can buy him back.
Ultra, drop down to Chump and get me back, man. Drop me his money.
Yeah, man.
One guy. Back.
He's there, yeah.
Gonna do that scav real quick.
Yeah, there's someone coming in. He's on the roof.
Ultra, can you drop down, mate?
Where? Towards you?
To Blue. And drop his money. He's coming up behind you, Blue.
Watch out, there's some people down there.
Oh,
Moving.
Roger that.
I'm gonna try and...
Go,
Try
go, go.
and...
oh,
If you can you mark them all out?
Yeah, man.
Nice one, brother. Alright, I got an airstrike, by the way, boys.
these guys just ran this building. There's 2 people in here.
Roger that. Yeah, blue ping.
Relocating.
Guys
Got one.
on me. Purple.
No fucking way!
How many is there?
Just one. He's just on his own. There we go.
Got him.
Better than
Let's
that.
go, baby.
Good game, man. Good game.
Yeah. Better than that. You guys were carrying things. Better than that.
It's all